Solo Leveling is without a doubt the most popular anime of the season, but it's also like the paper straws of anime. Even if you try to avoid it, it's everywhere. Whether that be on the front page of every site right now, people spamming you like a door-to-door salesman, or the same thumbnail image being used by everybody and their mother. Now, despite everyone singing praises of this, saying it's the greatest thing since using asbestos as insulation, I've never bothered to look into it because I don't partake in that reading propaganda. But now that it's in the form of moving pictures with words, I decided to review it, mostly due to the process of elimination. Because I can't review Chain Soldier because I have a good relationship with my father, I can't review Classroom of the Elite because I have a good relationship with my mental health, and I can't review Gushing Over Magical Girls because I have a good relationship with God. Now, let me give you a satire synopsis of the anime. 10 years ago, a series of gates appeared where creatures from another dimension would come through, known as magical beasts.
I played World of Warcraft, I get it.
However, as an effect of these gates appearing, certain people awakened abilities to fight back. These people are known as hunters.
Hunters? What a cool name! My awakening was Megan Fox.
Based on how much magical abilities an individual has, they are ranked in descending order of S, A, B, C, D, and E rank, with it being virtually impossible to rank up.
I know the alphabet.
How unique!
To protect the world, hunters join guilds and go on raids before the magical beast can come out.
I love when they have guilds.
That's what I do in Clash of Clans.
The other reason is because the mana crystals that they get from the dungeons are new, clean, and effective energy.
Guys, I think he's telling us to invade Iraq.
This is Sung Jin-woo. He's the protagonist of the story and nicknamed the weakest hunter of all of mankind, which, in case you didn't get, they spend the first few minutes really solidifying this point.
Hey, you see that guy? He's the weakest hunter ever.
Really?
Yeah, I bet if you throw him and a slime into the room, he would come back pregnant.
Slime boy.
Slime boy.
Yeah, we'll see who's laughing in a few seconds.
Oh, fuck! It's them laughing! It's still them laughing!
After clearing out the dungeon, they discover a secret area. However, since it's possibly dangerous, they put it up to a vote, leaving Sung as the determining factor. But since he still needs money to gift his Discord kitten Nitro this month and a mother on life support, he votes yes. They eventually make it to a room filled with statues, with one having a plaque stating, 1. Thou shalt worship God. 2. Thou shalt praise God. 3. Thou shalt prove thy faith. Suddenly, the door slammed closed behind them. One member of the party tries to exit but is instantly killed. Hope is lost for many until Kirito bursts through the door using his Starburst Scream! Okay, maybe that would have happened if Solo Leveling was good. Instead, some poor souls didn't make it.
Mr. Sung, your arm! Amazing grace!
Yeah, it didn't go great. One thing led to another, and right before Sung was about to die, he was given a second chance, waking up in the hospital. Being one of the few that survived this event, he was questioned to see if he'd undergone a second awakening, which is a rare occurrence where a hunter can bypass their natural limits, rising to a new rank. So they put on their scouters to see his new power level. I can't believe it. What's my new rank?
Wow, that guy sucked. Did you see his face? What's my new rank?
Yeah, we'll see who's laughing in a few seconds. Unknown to them, he now has a video game menu. Damn, it's an EA game. It displays daily quests that he must complete, which consist of 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, and a 10-kilometer run. The quickest way to go bald. After completing all his daily quests or getting enough XP, he's rewarded with skill points. That's right, he alone is the only hunter with the ability to level up. He can of course choose not to do his daily quest, but he receives a small punishment for it.
It's them laughing. It's still them laughing.
Sung is the self-insert character of all time, second to only Adam Sandler. When he started out, he was just a pipsqueak. Look at the way he sits. Probably a liberal. But after he epically saved everyone, he somehow grew taller and became super hot. You hear that? That's the sound of panties dropping. Men's panties. He is the epitome of being edgy and cool. This is everything I wanted when I was 13. Sung even goes around saying the edgiest things like, I've already died once. And, if the pain doesn't kill me, it will only make me stronger. Honestly, wouldn't surprise me if he posts alpha content on Twitter. This is why there's no need for fan service in this anime, because he is the fan service. Then you have the vast array of side characters.
You see, the joke is none of the side characters are important.
None of these characters, with the exception of a select few, have more screen time than Gon's father. This works in the story's favor because it means that any of them can get killed off at any time, which makes sense considering how would you have reoccurring characters when they have to stay at the same level when Sung is constantly growing. Plus, then you'd have to change the title to duo leveling. There's something truly special about a simplistic story that knows it's a simplistic story and doesn't try to be anything more, like Peppa Pig. Yeah, she knows what she wants to be. The world itself is the most simplistic thing that even a neutered narwhal could understand. The healers heal. The ranks are in alphabetical order. His mother has a disease called the Eternal Rest Disease. Man, I wonder what that does. There are beasts.
Okay, I get it.
Then, there are stronger beasts.
Just when I thought it couldn't get better.
Then, there are even stronger beasts.
This is it. This is peak writing.
The only slightly complex thing in this show is the abilities of the main character, because he basically gets every power I used to give to my Legos when I was 7. He can fly and has a pocket dimension and can control objects with his mind, and everyone wants to be friends with him, but he doesn't need them. So if it has a mediocre character and a predictable plot, then what makes this anime the most popular anime of the season? One word: 15-year-old kids. I mean hype. Things are blowing up. When he showed up after all the other hunters got beat just to instantly defeat it for the 30 millionth time, I was hyped. When he was training in his XP farm, I was hyped. When he wasted that perfectly good apple to show how strong he was, I was slightly less hyped. The animation done by A1 Pictures doesn't hold back on gore, which is good because it means now I don't have to see those anime censorship posts on Twitter every month. Although I do feel as though it's my sacred duty to show you Pork Chop's English dub.
I'm pretty nervous. It's been a while, so you know I'm super rusty.
Why does he sound like that? But I won't lie, the English dub actor for Sung went crazy in this scene.
But I never could.
Now, I meticulously chose how I would watch Solo Leveling to get the best experience to review it, so I watched it in subbed, then dubbed, then read the whole manhwa in 24 hours. Now, if you're confused by what I mean by manhwa, then good job, you probably don't have enough digital footprint to stop you from getting into college. But a manhwa is just a comic that comes from West Japan. Originally, I wasn't planning on reading the full manhwa because I don't do that reading stuff, but once I started, I was hooked. The art is some of the best that I've ever seen. Almost every single panel could be a poster. The phenomenal artwork in my clearly underdeveloped brain kept me reading, even though the ending made me want to Archer myself. However, I do have a single message for my fellow manhwa readers. Yes, I am counting myself as one of you. I read one now. Nobody cares how many times you reread it. Stop commenting it. Oh, also so you guys can sleep at night, yes, the manhwa is better because how are you going to animate this without overworking your employees to death? No, bad. Stop that. Bad. There are a few problems that I should mention, starting off with the pacing at the beginning is kind of ass, which is kind of important considering how fast-paced some of these scenes need to be. It reminds me a bit of another manhwa adaptation, God of High School, if it wasn't the worst thing ever. Well, it's more of a reverse God of High School, because while God of High School adapted 113 chapters into 13 episodes, Solo Leveling is not doing that. They also probably should have dropped 3 episodes at the start, or at least had a 45-minute long premiere. This would have been much better to hook in the audience to get them to watch weekly. But I have been spoiled the last few seasons, so I guess you never really know what you got till it's gone. Also, 12 episodes? Really? That's all? Which studio is remaking One Piece and you give me 12 episodes? In conclusion, Sung is alone by choice, you're alone because nobody wants you. 0 out of 10, Kirito solos, baby!